If you're looking to escape the cold or just want an opportunity to race this spring, the 34th annual Tucson Bicycle Classic will be back in 2022. Running a 3-day stage race March 4th through 6th with a time trial, a road race, and then a fast and fun circuit course. And maybe the most exciting thing, equal distances for our pro women and pro men.
It's a really great race, and it's funny. It's like you're talking about Tucson teams. I feel like there's not any Tucson teams, but
yeah,
there are a couple. There's I can't think of them right now, but it just feels like that's where everybody goes to winter. So you have all your pro teams down there finding their second homes, and down there in Phoenix, and before you head off to Redlands, and then Joe Martin, and then Tour the Gila. So it's such a beautiful way to start the year. There's so much tradition down in Tucson. They have the infamous
Right there. Keep pushing, Eric.
Tucson is also the nearest airport for Tour de Gila for a lot of people
Yeah.
going down there. So it has been some bonus time in Tucson.
Exactly.
So here's the
Definitely
split
there you go.
that we were waiting on
Thinking the
all
same
day.
thing.
It took a little while before it finally happened. But Usborn, Thomas, Neuhaus, David, Betts, and Blodgett looks like have gone. I think Blodgett going to be the last guy to tack on there. That's the Restart Racing rider just coming into the back of the group in the light green jersey there. We talked about Usborn trying to set up the attack for his teammates. Remember, he's still got Timmy Bauer, Brad Bickley, your series leader. Morris is back there. Travis Samuel, super strong on the trainer. Grant Simons. So this is not the only card that Above and Beyond Cancer has to play here with Matt Usborn, but they don't have a lot of time left to play the cards is the problem at 8K to go here. So this might be the move. Even if Usborn was trying to draw other riders out, sometimes that plan changes when it's like, all right, this is no longer a chase. This is the winning move.
Right, and then you got 2 beast modes up there, 3 beast modes up there, so, they're going to probably say, hey, yeah, let's roll this, let's go, and yeah, sure enough, David's on the attack right now and going to try and keep that separation. That's good numbers for them.
Betts, yeah, and Neuhaus all in this group, so 3 beast mode riders, if they have the time to get organized. It's such a chaotic course, too, with all these turns and bends and ups and downs. It's tough to get a group together. Field is tacking it back. Oliver Dowd back there leading the chase, bringing his power up into the red zone. So that's going to bring this gap down at coming up on 7K of racing to go. Restart has Blodgett, Bouchard, Hall, Dowd, we just talked about, Jaden Yeager, yesterday's winner, and then Sarnecki and Swart as well. So that's another powerhouse team that has multiple riders that can attack out of this group. So even though Usborn coming back right now, watch for a counterattack from a team like Above and Beyond Cancer, Restart Racing, Beast Mode, the teams with big numbers that can afford to maybe launch another rider. So this is where it would happen. Watch for the counterattack. Here goes Ben Thomas, Team Tour 2000, their team graphic right on cue here, as he'll be working with Charlie Revel, Alex Pleger, Mike Lister, Andy Davenport, and Charlie Beek.
I like that you listed off about 5 teams that's going to counterattack this attack. So it's like that's the thing, is like this last 10K is just going to be a tornado of attacks just left and right, and just trying to send guys up the road and just whittle it down. This is going to be intense. It is intense.
Group coming back and growing, 13 in this front group now. Dowd made it across. It looked for a while like he was going to drag that group back up with him, but now he's gotten that separation. So Dowd is clear. Project Echelon also has Zach Nair up in this group. So it looks like Nair will be the man for Project Echelon going forward here. I think the only Project Echelon rider in the break here. It is. Restart with 4, the best setup out of any of the teams. And I think everyone else is on their own. These guys moving. Watching the speeds coming up on 50K an hour around some of these corners.
Oh, especially these last 5K now. Oh, man.
Yeah, those little hills start feeling just a little bigger. What was an easy riser to get over in the first 28K all of a sudden gets a little more difficult here.
This is like motor pacing. It's you have an attack and then you get back in the group and then you have an attack and get back in the group. You're rolling this big gear right now.
And this is such a big group. It's chaotic. There's really no organization up in this group, so they're going to have to figure out how they're going to play it. Talked about Zach Nair with Project Echelon earlier. Nair is also one of the director sportifs that we see working with other teams a lot from Project Echelon. A lot of these riders and teams will use Discord to communicate, to chat tactics or race situation. We do have access to the Project Echelon Discord. Let's listen in on that, see if they're giving Nair any encouragement or advice up at the front.
They're gone, I think. Come on, Zach.
Sounds like those riders back in the chase group realizing this group's not coming back.
And the best thing you can do is cheer on your teammate up the road.
That's got to be nice to get just a little bit of encouragement. So I think that was the voice of Eric Hill saying that group's gone, talking about these 13, and then saying, come on, Zach.
Yeah, you know, Eric wears so many hats now being part of the team. Like, this guy's, I don't know when he sleeps. I mean, between running logistics and racing his bike and being there for the team and kind of, you know, being the team captain, like, this guy's all over the place. It's, he's definitely got a love for the sport.
Here goes Dowd again on the front, 7.4 watts per kilo. Big effort for Oliver here at 4K to go. Talk about laying it down. Following Brad Bickley here, your current series leader in the overall of the Echelon Racing League with the Above and Beyond Cancer team. Also the team of Matt Usborne, who we saw up at the front earlier. Let's listen in on their Discord, see what they're talking about.
Stay right on his wheel. It's your sole focus.
All right, get out of your television. We got less than 4K.
Okay, that was great, guys, but you know, there's 4 restart guys there. Someone else is going to go over the top, so just stay super alert.
I like that he talks about tunnel vision. There comes a point as a sprinter, as at the end of the race, is you kind of just, everything turns off and you just go off a feel and your brain turns off, and it's called being in the flow and feeling the moment. So yeah, that's that tunnel vision.
Yeah, he said, get out of your TV. I thought that was interesting. Time to start focusing on the race, focus on the effort, right? You can't just stare into the screen anymore. You need to start thinking like a bike racer here. So Dowd opening up a little bit of space here. He still hasn't gotten away. We won't call him clear yet, but this is a huge effort. Now remember, Restart has 3 other guys, so Dowd is not the guy for Restart today. It's going to be Jaeger or Kevin Bouchard-Hall here, who's at the back of the group right now. But Dowd is the sacrificial lamb right now for Restart.
Yeah, good setup for those guys. Let somebody else chase that down.
Bouchard-Hall will just sit back and wait. I have to imagine Jaeger will do the same. Here goes Bouchard-Hall now. From 2.2K out. Remember, Jaden Jaeger successfully did it from 2K out yesterday. Bouchard-Hall going to try and go from 2.2K out, and if this doesn't work, they still have Jaden Jaeger.
I think we're just waiting to see Jaeger at this point.
right, guys, in this last group, let's start 1-2ing. Cool.
And look at this. Dowd's work is done. I love this. Very similar to how we see in real life. A rider does their pull and then pulls off. This is awesome.
Enjoy those last 2K. Your job's done.
All right. Got a little company on the front. Bouchard Hall has now been joined by Usborne, Nair, and Bickley. Oh, they're all here.
All right, someone's pushing. What a weird race.
Yeah, well, you actually called it like 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.